Time travelers, incredible stories. Have you ever dreamed of traveling back in time? The idea of being able to visit different eras, meet historical figures, or even change events from the past is fascinating. In this video, we'll explore amazing accounts of people who claim to have traveled back in time. Get ready for an incredible journey. Time travel is a concept that has captivated the human imagination for centuries. From science fiction stories to scientific theories, the possibility of moving through time sparks curiosity and mystery. Is it just a dream, or is there something more behind these stories? One of the most popular stories is that of John Titor. This mysterious individual appeared on internet forums in the early 2000s, claiming to be a time traveler from the year 2036. His messages detailed his mission and the reasons why he had come to the past.
John Titor claimed that his mission was to obtain a 1975 IBM 5100 computer, which was needed to solve a problem at the time. According to him, this machine had capabilities that had not been publicly revealed. His story included technical details and predictions about the future.
Titor's time machine, according to his descriptions, was powered by a device called C204, capable of generating microscopic singularities to warp time and space. He claimed that this technology allowed travel into both the past and the future. His technical explanations aroused both skepticism and fascination. John Titor made several predictions about the future, including a civil war in the United States and a devastating global conflict. According to him, the First American Civil War would begin in 2004, followed by a Third World War in 2015. His prophecies caused a stir and are still debated today. John Titor's veracity has been the subject of intense scrutiny. Some believe his knowledge of technology and future events are compelling evidence. Others think his failed predictions and lack of solid evidence discredit him. Despite this, his story continues to fascinate many. In 1901, academics Moberly and Jourdain claimed to have experienced a time slip during a visit to Versailles. They reported seeing 18th century figures and landscapes. Their detailed accounts sparked controversy and speculation that they might have traveled back in time without realizing it. Some suggest that Moberly and Jourdain's experience at Versailles was a collective hallucination, while others consider the possibility of a paranormal phenomenon. The lack of conclusive evidence leaves room for speculation, keeping the fascination with this mysterious event alive. The Torrid Man appeared at a Japanese airport with documents from a non-existent country. Despite extensive questioning, no one could explain his origin. His sudden disappearance and the mystery of his documents have led to theories ranging from time travel to parallel universes. The strange story of the Torrid Man is one of the most intriguing in the world of mystery. In 1954, a man appeared at Haneda Airport in Tokyo with a passport from a non-existent country called Torrid. His confusion and the authenticity of his documents baffled the Japanese authorities. The man insisted that Torrid was located between France and Spain. The officers, unable to find such a country, took him to a hotel under guard while they investigated. Amazingly, the next day, the man from Torrid had disappeared without a trace, along with all his documents. This case has spawned numerous theories. Some believe the man was a time traveler caught in a temporal error. Others suggest he could have been from a parallel universe, where Torrid exists as a legitimate nation. However, a definitive answer has never been found. An equally intriguing story is that of Andrew Carlson, a Wall Street investor who in 2003 amassed a fortune of $350 million in just 2 weeks. Carlson was arrested for financial fraud, but claimed to be a time traveler from the year 2256 who knew the market. Surprisingly, after his arrest, Carlson disappeared without a trace. While some believe the story is a hoax, others think he could have been a real time traveler. The lack of conclusive evidence keeps speculation and mystery alive around his identity and claims. Andrew Carlson, a mysterious Wall Street investor, shocked the world with his sudden wealth. In just 2 weeks, he turned $800 into $350 million. His astonishing financial success raised suspicions and captured the attention of authorities, who couldn't believe that someone could be so precise in their investments. Police arrested Carlson on suspicion of fraud. During interrogation, Carlson claimed to be a time traveler from the year 2256. According to him, his knowledge of the 21st century stock market was what allowed him to accumulate his incredible fortune so quickly and precisely. Following his arrest, Carlson offered details about future events and the location of Osama bin Laden in exchange for his release. Incredibly, after posting bail, he disappeared without a trace. His case remained unsolved, leaving everyone to wonder if he had really been a time traveler. The case of Rudolph Fentz is another enigma of time. In 1950, a man appeared in Times Square wearing clothes and objects from the late 19th century. Bewildered and lost, he was run over by a car. Police found documents indicating that he had mysteriously disappeared in 1876. Police investigation revealed that Rudolph Fentz had been reported missing decades earlier. Items he carried with him, including a letter dated 1876, corroborated this story. The consistency and authenticity of the evidence baffled investigators, raising the possibility of genuine time travel. The police investigation into Rudolph Fentz revealed intriguing details. Dressed in outdated clothing and carrying items from another era, he looked like a man out of his time. Documents found in his pockets, such as business cards and receipts, dated back decades, baffling investigators. Digging deeper into the case, police discovered that Rudolph Fentz had been reported missing in 1876. Family and friends had searched for him unsuccessfully for years. The coincidence in time between his disappearance and his appearance in Times Square more than 70 years later raised unanswered questions. Al Bielek's journal opened a window into alleged time travel experiments. According to Bielek, the Montauk Project involved secret testing conducted by the U.S. government. His account detailed how he was transported to different eras, accurately describing future and past events. Secret projects like the Montauk Project have been the subject of speculation and debate for years. They are said to have involved advanced technologies capable of manipulating time and space. Although there is no conclusive proof, the stories of those who claim to have been involved fuel the fascination and mystery. Al Bielek recounted his alleged time travel experiences with conviction. He described witnessing historical and future events, and claimed to have worked on top-secret military experiments. His testimony, though disputed by many, remains one of the most intriguing stories in time travel folklore. The Philadelphia experiment is one of the most enigmatic stories of World War II. Supposedly, the U.S. Navy attempted to render the destroyer USS Eldridge invisible. However, the experiment is said to have resulted in a time warp, throwing the ship and its crew into different eras. We can believe the stories of Al Bielek, who claimed to have participated in the Philadelphia experiment and the Montauk Project. His accounts include travels to the future and the past, as well as experiences at secret bases. Although many consider his stories to be fabrications, some believe they may hide hidden truths. An image captured in a Charlie Chaplin film in 1928 shows a woman apparently using a cell phone. This detail has sparked controversy, as mobile technology did not exist at the time. The theory of time travel has emerged as a possible explanation for this phenomenon. When analyzing the photo from Chaplin's film, several theories have been proposed. Some suggest that the woman could be holding a hearing aid from the period. Others believe it could simply be an optical illusion. However, the possibility of time travel continues to fascinate many. There are other alternative theories about the image of the woman in Chaplin's film. Some think it could be a joke, while others consider it further proof of the existence of time travelers. The image continues to be the subject of debate and speculation among mystery fans. Håkan Nordqvist claimed to have had an unusual encounter with his future self. While doing repairs in his kitchen, he found himself in a tunnel of light that transported him to the year 2042. There, he recognized himself in an older version, but full of vitality and joy. The meeting between Nordqvist and his future self was emotional and revealing. The two shared stories and compared their identical tattoos, a detail that Håkan recorded on video with his phone. This visual evidence became a fascinating piece of evidence for mystery and time travel enthusiasts. The veracity of the Nordqvist video has been the subject of intense debate. Some believe the video is authentic and that Hakan really did travel to the future. Others suggest it could be an elaborate hoax or a surprising coincidence. However, the mystery remains unsolved. Another intriguing story is that of the modern man in a photo from 1941. In a black and white image, a man wearing sunglasses and contemporary clothing stands out from the crowd. This anomaly has led many to speculate about the possibility of time travelers. The authenticity of the 1941 photo has been closely examined. Some experts believe it is a montage or simply a fashion-forward coincidence for the time. Others argue that it could be proof of time travel. The debate is still open, keeping the mystery alive. Experts have offered various theories to explain the photo of the modern man in 1941. Some suggest it could be a photo manipulation, while others think it could be a fashion coincidence. However, the possibility of a time traveler continues to fascinate many people. The grandfather paradox is one of the most intriguing dilemmas in time travel. It poses the possibility that if a time traveler went back and killed his grandfather before he had any children, the traveler himself would never have been born, creating a logical contradiction. To explain the grandfather paradox, some theorists propose the existence of parallel timelines. In this scenario, any change in the past creates a new timeline, leaving the original one intact. Thus, the traveler could coexist with his past self without creating a contradiction. Another possible solution to the grandfather paradox is the theory of the self-consistent universe. According to this idea, the actions of a time traveler will always be part of the original history. Any attempt to change the past would inevitably be thwarted by unforeseen events. What do you think about time travel? Do you think any of these theories could be true? We'd love to hear from you. Leave your comments and don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating tales about time mysteries and enigmas. Until next time, imagine a world where the laws of physics allow time travel. Stories of time travelers captivate us and make us question our reality and the linear flow of time. From astonishing predictions to encounters with ourselves, these tales challenge our perception of the universe. The grandfather paradox raises intriguing questions. What happens if you travel back in time and affect crucial events? Solving this dilemma has led to theories ranging from parallel universes to alternate timelines. Time travel remains an enigma, inviting us to explore its mysteries and possibilities.